And hello, wrestling fans. Welcome to another episode of 360 Wrestling Fanatic, right here on Spreaker Web Radio and all the other places you can find podcasts. Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify, Podcast Addict, all those other great podcast websites. Episode 307 right here for Tuesday, August 9th, 2022. And also, I'm once again trying to stream live using Streamlabs. Hopefully it is working tonight. I've only tried it once so far and didn't really quite work out too well, unfortunately. But hopefully it will work out tonight, and hopefully the stream will work out good, or at least I hope so anyway. Right here on YouTube, and if you're listening to the audio podcasts and you want to see video for some reason, you can watch on the YouTube channel as well. And I'm sure it'll be archived, or at least I think it will be. And I apologize, I know there's not all the fancy stuff like the rest of the other streamers do. Like I said, I'm just figuring it out now. Streamlabs and all that good stuff. So hopefully everything will work out good tonight on this live stream and the audio podcast. But I've been doing that for a while, and I'm going to say I'm good at it. I'm going to say I'm good at it, but I've pretty much got the hang of it anyway. And sorry about that. Just trying real quick to see if I could share this stream to the social media. And I'm sorry if this is bad audio for anybody that's listening to the audio podcast. Hopefully it's not too bad, or at least I hope not anyway. So going to share that right now to the 360 to the 360 Wrestling Podcast Twitter at 360 Wrestling Pod on Twitter. So hopefully you are following at 360 Wrestling Pod. That is at 360 Wrestling Pod. Once again, sorry about that. Hopefully everyone listened to last night's show where I recapped not only AEW Battle of the Belts 3, but also Raw from last night. And hopefully everything is going good now. Shared it now on the Twitter. So hopefully we will get some viewers in here. Or at least I hope so anyway. Sorry about being a little distracted. Again, little new to the whole Streamlabs thing. So hopefully things will go good right here on 360 Wrestling Fanatic 307 Live. And I talked about this on the episode late last night, that it was reported, or at least I saw on Ringside News, their app, that Sasha Banks and Naomi reportedly agreed to terms on a comeback to WWE, and they announced the brackets to the women's tag team tournament last night, and so far their names have not been mentioned just yet, but who knows. Like I said, they might not be in the tournament, or they're not in the tournament, I should say, but who knows if they're going to show up after their tournament is over and then try to challenge the new women's tag team champions, whoever that may be, since when they walked out, they never actually lost those championships. So they could have a claim to that, but then storyline wise, the other female superstars could have a gripe and say they walked out, Faye left, they took their balls and go home, took their ball and went home, like they said about Austin when he walked out, and then they're just gonna come back in and want a title shot to become the women's tag team champions again. And just real quick, I'm gonna try this real quick. Gonna just go get my coffee real quick. And I wanted to try that be right back screen, see how that works. And we're back to 360 Wrestling Fanatic 307. Got the WWE Universal Championship mug, which came with the WWE coffee maker from WWEshop.com. And again, like I always say, they're not a sponsor here for 360 Wrestling Fanatic, unfortunately, but I wish they would be. And some more news that came out about Vince McMahon again, and what I read is WWE uncovered, is it $3 million, I think, that he paid out to people, I should say, in 2007 and 2009. So it keeps piling on more and more. And what's going to happen next? Who knows, to be honest. Who knows what is going to happen with this? You never know. And like I mentioned a little bit ago, did try to stream once, but unfortunately it didn't go too well. Didn't on Thursday. And where I usually show off some stuff I get from High Spots. And with Madison and Brody, we did one, but unfortunately it didn't go too well. And, well, you can already see here, excuse me, we got, not going to show everything, but we got Sting on an issue of, I don't know if you can see that, there's a bit of a glare. Got WCW magazine signed by the Stinger. I don't have it anymore, unfortunately, but I remember having this issue of WCW magazine from 1992 when I was only 8 years old. That, if you can see real close here, got the poster, Stunning Steve Austin and Lady Blossom. What year is this? Or what month, I should say. January 1992. And it is January, so I probably got this issue for a birthday present. January issue of WCW magazine from 1992. JSA certified. Got this from the great people at High Spots. Did a private signing with Sting. Got Sting's Hall of Fame picture right here. Hopefully you can see that better. Also, JSA certified. Definitely gotta check out, if you haven't, High Spots when they do the virtual signings, whether if it's Sign It Live, the virtual gimmick table, or any private signings they got going on. Definitely check them out. And there's some more stuff that we did on that stream that didn't work out. Not going to show them all right now. And right now, not to toot my own horn too much, but right now it's working. But so as long as I can keep doing this good, keep doing everything, have it working A-OK, might do another episode of Off Thursday again soon and show some of the other stuff I got from High Spots. And also one more real quick, got one of my favorite all-time tag teams back from when I was a kid. Got the Steiner brothers right here. The new Hall of Fame picture just from this year. WWE Hall of Famers Rick and Scott. Steiner brothers. Of course, some younger fans. The father of Braun Breaker in NXT 2.0. Hopefully, you never know now, might just go back to being NXT. Maybe now. I don't know. He might, if Triple H has his way. But I don't know if he'll be running it like he did before with running the main roster now. He might be a little too busy doing that. But, and I think that's all I'm going to talk about right now on this episode. I just wanted to come on real quick and do a quick kind of test stream to see if I could get it to work. And I thought since I was doing this, might as well do a podcast on Spreaker as well. And hope to do more this week. And might stream, might not stream, but definitely do audio podcasts, so stay tuned wherever you listen to podcasts for 360 Wrestling Fanatic in the YouTube channel in case I do decide to stream. And I want to try to get better about posting the episodes, posting the streams, all that good stuff on the social media so people can actually know when I'm on, since I'm terrible and don't have a set time, set day of the week when I stream. Nobody has any idea when I'm on, and so then they will actually know when to tune in to 360 Wrestling Fanatic, or Off Thursday, or Unleashed, or whatever other episode I'm doing. But hopefully we'll have Unleashed back soon. And I just want to say, coming up pretty soon, I do actually have an idea of an episode of Unleashed coming up, but not sure when exactly it's going to happen, but it's going to be a little bit. I'm just not going to say any details about it right now, or what this episode's going to be about, or maybe, but hope to have Unleashed make its return soon. And tomorrow night we have AEW Dynamite, and then Friday I have a busy night. We got WWE SmackDown and AEW Rampage as always. But Friday night is also Impact Wrestling Emergence, which, now that I think about it, I made a mistake last night during the podcast when I talked about it a little bit. I said Saturday, but it is indeed Friday night. So my plan anyway is watch SmackDown, watch Rampage, and then right after that watch Emergence, and hopefully this weekend I'll have a podcast episode up where I recap all 3 shows, hopefully, fingers crossed. And that's it for this episode of 360 Wrestling Fanatic, the audio podcast and the live stream, which I think is working right now, or at least I hope so anyway. I'm gonna be back soon, like I just said, hopefully. Thank you for listening, everybody. If you have any questions, comments, suggestions, anything at all, or if you want to talk about what's going on in the news, WWE, AEW, Impact Wrestling, New Japan, any pro wrestling at all, the email is 360wrestlingpodcast@gmail.com. If you want to support and help out 360 Wrestling Podcasts, you can at www.anchor.fm/360-wrestling-podcast 360. I usually put that in the description. And also there's another way now where you can donate and help out and be awesome. That is at www.streamlabs.com/360 Wrestling Podcast. You don't have to donate, but if you can, it would help 360 out very much. It will help me make 360 Wrestling Podcasts bigger, better, and better than ever, like they say. But, like I said, once again, you don't have to. But, if you want to, if it's something you can afford, if you got a few extra bucks, like they say, helps us pay the bills, keep the lights on, it would be very much appreciated. And that's it. Thank you once again for listening or watching in the case of this episode as well, or if you did both. If you listened and watched it, thank you very much. You get a thumbs up. But until next time, the next episode of 360 Wrestling Fanatic, I am Lance, and I am a wrestling fanatic.